Hey friends, it's Melvin. Thanks for tuning into this episode. Here's just a few quick things I wanted to notify you guys about before we get started. First up, very soon, new episodes will be releasing Wednesday mornings rather than Tuesday. So don't panic if you don't see a new episode on Tuesday. Just wait a little longer and you'll see it in your feed. Second, we've introduced a mailbag. Check those show notes and toward the bottom you'll see a mailbag link. You'll then be able to text us any questions you might have about movies, the movie industry, or any movie/Christian related questions you might have. Then we'll respond in a future episode, so send us your questions now. Up next, Patreon polls, which are available to Patreon supporters at the $3 tier or higher, have been updated. Supporters can now suggest films or shows to be reviewed at the end of each month. The two most liked submissions will become the options for the Patreon poll, so if you want to hear us talk about your favorite movie or show, join our Patreon and start campaigning. And lastly, whether you're a new or longtime listener, please consider writing a review or rating the Cinematic Doctrine podcast on iTunes and Spotify. Apart from financially supporting on Patreon, these are the two most helpful ways to support the show. And that's it. Enjoy the episode.
Hey everyone. Due to a personal emergency, the Cinematic Doctrine podcast will be taking a long hiatus. We intend to come back with new content at a later date, but because of our circumstances, things will have to be put on hold for an undefined length of time. We apologize for this and will be pausing all Patreon billing cycles until further notice, so in other words, Patreon supporters, you will not be charged, and we encourage fans not to join the Patreon at this time. Unfortunately, this also means that January's Patreon selected episode will also be canceled. We're really sorry about this. If the hiatus continues longer than we anticipate, we will also consider unlaunching the Patreon creator page so that we can eliminate all confusion regarding supporting the show, because we won't be doing much lately. All future updates will be present on the Cinematic Doctrine website and Twitter, so try not to forget about us. We'll keep you posted. Thank you so much for your past support, and we pray you're all doing well and staying safe.
Want some Cinematic Doctrine swag? You're in luck! We've got 3-inch Cinematic Doctrine logo stickers exclusive for Patreon supporters. Perfect for your travel mug or laptop. Head over to patreon.com/Cinematic Doctrine, link in the show notes, and choose the Independent Theater tier. Doing so will net you other perks too. But let's be real, the podcast stickers are the coolest perk. So get yourself some podcast stickers by supporting on Patreon.